I think it was Josina Anderson who reported that there was a coach who could be stepping away, a longtime coach, and then went in, and refound her tweet and said that coach was Mike Tomlin. She said this like a couple of months ago, and her point on that was he felt like the job that he had done there no longer maybe got the same respect that it had in previous years. To basically sum it up. And I think Mike Tomlin just looked around and said, all right, man, like it's just time.
What you guys just said about, they kind of got tired or accustomed to just what he was doing. Well, you're about ready to find out. Because this is like the roster's going to be in a rebuild. The Steelers probably need to reset. And whoever comes in as their next head coach, I just have a hard time believing they're going to be able to flip that switch consistently and do what he's done. Like the Steelers are going to have to deal with some bad seasons. They are. Like, they're a great organization, one of the most well-respected. They will get a good head coach. That is an organization that makes everyone kind of second guess. Maybe I should take that interview. Maybe that's a better job than what I'm in. I mean, they've had as less head coaches as there's been popes since like the 1960s. So this job doesn't come open very often. And when it does, typically it ends up being a guy who's going to be there for a while, and they give him the patience to build this. But I don't know. I think in this day and age of the NFL, it's really, really hard to, showcase the model of consistency that he has, demonstrated. And I realize it hasn't come with championships, but apparently that's all it's about anymore. Because if you're not winning a Super Bowl, you stink.
I think there's a validity to having the type of success that he's had, because he has had success. He wins. He hasn't had a losing season. But I think there's also something to be said that if you have a system that is leading to winning seasons, but it's not leading to championships, that's a very difficult proposition to put in front of a coach to say, you got to change. How do you change from success? You're already successful. And I think that was most likely one of the most complicated, things that, Mike Tomlin and his coaching staff and even the Pittsburgh Steelers needed to find a solution to. How do you do a reset when you're already successful? And then the idea of being able to survive a reset. If you do a reset and you go outside of what you're already successful doing, and that reset doesn't yield you even the return that you were getting prior to the reset, then you're ultimately gone anyway. So you're almost in, what would be considered to be a very, very difficult situation, maybe even considered a no-win situation.